About to show you another video. As you can see, I got my mic right here, podcast mic right here, guys, as well. As you can see in my hand. Um, so here we go. So here we go. When it comes to the console wars, here we go, guys. Here we go. Saw my mic right there, obviously. So here we go. Okay. Hold up, guys. I'm pulling up the video. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Hold up. Okay, guys. See, I got my podcast mic right here, guys, as well. As you can see, obviously. So here we go. Here we go. Give me a second. Just gotta get the setup. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, guys. That was outdated. Okay, guys. Yep, guys. Yep, guys. If y'all can hear me in the mic, pretty much, yeah, y'all hear me very clearly. Okay, guys, start the video. Uh-huh. Indeed, indeed, guys. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. And also to comment on that too, guys. Sony Apple got Sony got nothing coming. Like I said, I've been telling them all to this too for the past several years. Obviously, their roadmap is trying, and they're only putting Forza on there because Sony has nothing coming out of the Ghost of the Other Marvel Spider-Man 3 and 4 and Wolverine. Like I said, it's not looking good for Sony, guys. It's not looking good. Not looking good. But anyways, get back to the video. But anyways. Doom the Dark Ages, yes. There's Call of Duty coming on cloud gaming. Yes. There's also about Avowed, Expedition 33. Um, what else is coming? Uh, the Serious Scrolls 2 and other games in the series. There's so many games coming out for Microsoft, guys. Even when the cloud gaming store comes out, it's not looking good for Sony's end right now because now they got two different CEOs. It's not looking good for Sony guys as a whole. It's not looking good for Sony guys as a whole. Sony got nothing coming. Sony got nothing coming. But anyways, so many damn games coming out for Microsoft. Even with the cloud gaming store coming, it's not funny. It's not funny. This is ridiculous as far as this bag. My bag's gonna be loaded by the time they add the cloud gaming store. It's gonna be loaded. It's gonna be loaded. But anyways, get back to it. Anyways. This Shadow dropped several days ago, and Ninja Gaiden 4, 5, and 6 is coming soon enough. Well, 4 is coming first, and after that, then 5 is coming out. And that ain't gonna be out until 2026, and then 6 is gonna come out in 2027. So yeah, backlog's gonna get bigger and bigger, guys. But anyways. Uh huh. 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 Yep. Uh huh. Yeah, it's getting way out of hand as far as Sony is concerned. Uh huh. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. PS4. Uh huh. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh huh. Indeed. Indeed. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Righteousness of air and earth right now. Uh huh. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Sure is. Sure is. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. All right. Okay, guys. Like I was saying, obviously, this could be the end of Sony as we know it, guys. This is no joke because Microsoft has all these games coming out in the next several months, and like I said, Sony and Apple's in deep shit. You see my podcast mic right here, obviously. I just came yesterday, obviously, but like I was saying, Sony and Apple's in deep shit right now. They don't know what they're doing right now. I don't know what our current CEOs are going to do. Roku Tanoki and Hogan the Shield's going to do, and Herman Holt's going to do is the owner of the first parties, obviously. But he ain't going to do that position well. They're going to fire him. It's just a matter of time. And I told them all to this too, as well. It's no good on Sony's end right now. Like I said, make sure my phone is up. But like I said, Sony and Apple's in deep shit, guys. No joke. This is not a fair fight what Sony is doing right now, because they don't got the first parties. 10, 10, 10 live service games got canceled. They were also over $4.0 billion in revenue, and they called themselves 60 years of developmental time for all its games being made. Not only that, like I said too, Sony's in deep shit, guys. I told them all, you can't keep ignoring this, man. You can't keep defending that inflation. You can't defend the console sales, because the console sales, that ammunition is run out. And I told you Microsoft was already third party, but they got all the first parties and second parties, like I said, as well. So, like I was telling Diamante too, you can't keep ignoring this. And Dynasty Warriors, the game that you got, Origins, is not the only game to play, Diamante. Honestly, you have not learned from that sin either. I noticed that. You gotta stop defending that sin, man, because that's not the way to survive. Because think about what happens if you pull the sword to your own boss. You know your jobs are gone, right? And you know you're gonna be in jail, right? But what saved you from being in jail was your disability. So, like I said, you can't keep playing game to defy your sins either. You can defy them in the game, but you can't defy them in real life. You know, real sins do exist. But like I was saying too, I told them all the no first parties, and I told them I wasn't getting WB2K25. I wasn't criticizing the gameplay. No, Diamante. It was just they made a PS5 only, and this is not fair. I can't afford that PS5 right now, so I can get what I only can get PS4 pre-owned. Like I said, you can't consider yourself a Sony loyalist if you don't, if you have Nintendo Switch and also have Xbox One. So you're not telling me Sony you're a multi-platform guy. Well, the motherfucking fanboy, and ultimately, I understand. I said, well, with water and earth right now, since you defy those two horoscopes, you need to get over the hump, start defying this sin. Because Dynasty Warriors is not the only game, but I told you, this is the last one. You do know that, right there, Dynasty Warriors is the last one. It's the last one. And at that, Nintendo is fresh out of Samurai game. They're done. Because they'll be too busy focusing on the other Nintendo games. They're going to be too busy focusing on Ninja Gaiden 4, 5, and 6, and also focusing on Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. That's the last one. Dynasty Warriors Order, that's the last one. You do know that, right? These games has reached its peak pretty much. And I told you, no first parties. And in the first part, you play the Kun Shadows Die Twice, that's gone too. And even with the sequel coming out, that's going to be multi-platform. That will not be exclusive to PS5 only. That will be multi-platform. Just like Tekken 9 was going to be multi-platform. This I already knew firsthand because Hiroshi Tanoki said out of his mouth, they're going the way of the multi-platform because Sony doesn't have the first parties. And they don't have the money to make the first one. They don't have the money to make AA and AAA games. So when they're spending too much, they're barely breaking even them onto as well. So like I've been telling you, stop and knowing what's going on with Sony. You can't keep defending Sony for what's going on right now. We're in a time where games used to be dirt cheap back then. Yes, but I also found out, I told my aunt too, as well, that the PS4 store is shutting down eventually in 2027. Means I'm forced to get my games physically, I got most of the games I got digitally. But that's fine at the same time. I got most of the games I got pretty much. So if I'm going to get any more games as far as the retros, pretty much, I'm going to have to hurry up about all the S-Modes before they shut down the store in 2027. So I'm going to have to buy all the S-Mode plans. I'm going to have to hurry up and buy all of those before it's too late. But I told them out there as well, you can't keep defining the sin, man. It's not the way to survive. You will not survive. I'm telling you this now. As a cop, and the person that files both things, obviously, the cop and physics instructor, you will not defy this life. As long as I say it of air and earth. Because you keep defying that way, you will not last long, dear Monte, as well. You can't keep defying this sin, man. I don't give a damn if your parent had you in that life. You need to get yourself out of it. Because like I said, Sony has nothing coming. You want to survive, you want to keep your jobs, this is that you got thou should not kill sin life right now. Because you commit that crime, you did a time. But what saved you from serving that time was your mental health issue. So like I said, most of the games have reached their peak pretty much. I know you're going to take a loss personally in Yu-Gi-Oh, but you can't take the loss personally for me if I didn't rage quit, obviously. You expect the unexpected, like I said, in 2019 and now. Because I'm taking back what's mine. Because you manipulate with those decks too much, dear Monte, as well. And this, whatever your main is in any other game, it's not the main. You can't copy my mains in Capcom. You had to figure out who your main was. Your main is, I meant. But I will make my PS4 return. But I will have to hurry up and buy all the platformer games before it's too late because they're going to be shutting down the store in 2026 and 2027. So, but like I said, Dynasty Warriors only is the last game. And I told them onto this too. No first parties. They lost all that money. $4 billion to $1 billion to the exact. They cost themselves 60 years, 7 years of developmental time of games being made. All they guys go to Yote, Wolverine, and Marvel Spider-Man 3 and 4. That's all they got. In Bortles, Thorn Connections 5 and 6 years later. That's all they got. In the wrestling games and typical golf games, the ones I want to cover, one obviously, and all the other things, etc., etc. So like I said, you gotta get out of that life, man. Of playing the same games. I don't give a damn if it's your favorite game of all time. I bet you can even tell me what your other favorite was, other than Yu-Gi-Oh. But you can't spend no rage quits in Master Duel in any other rage quitting fighting game if you don't have a main to defy a rage quit. Or your mains is what I meant. So like I said, Sony is in deep trouble there. You gotta stop defending this, man. You gotta stop defending this. Cause then you're gonna say the console sound, the sound. I said you can't say that if they don't have the first part and they also have that money. And Herman Host just got demoted, and not only that, he could be out of Sony put together because he was a former CFO, and now he's working with the owner of the first party, and he's not going to do well in that position either. I know you're hoping Sony turns it around, but like I said, Sony's in deep shit. Apple's in deep shit right now. Because if it wasn't for Microsoft saving Apple's ass, like I said, when it has an Apple phone, Apple was out of the phone industry. Their phones would have been non-existent. Like I told Demonte as well, you can't expect to play on Sony knowing you have Nintendo Switch and Xbox One, so you can't see your Sony world because you have the other consoles, Demonte, as well. So like I said, it's a battle of the subscription wars, and like I said, Xbox Game Pass only is the best value in gaming. It is. And my back was on getting bigger, obviously, but I got a lot of games to play. Pretty much is that it has to be a game I honestly have to play it for me to finish it. But like I said, there's the Dynasty Warriors and the games you obviously play. They're not the only RPGs to play them on. There's a lot of RPGs you can really play if you actually buy them and play them. I'm not doubting you buy the games. I'm not doubting you buy the games, but Dynasty Warriors is not the only game to play. Like I said, you gotta get out of that sin. You only play that game because it defies the sin. So like I said, you can't keep defending what Sony is doing right now. Inflation of games, inflation of storage space in games, inflation of storage space as far as overpaying for games. You can't keep defending this. We need to talk about this, man, because we're in a time where games are starting to, the physical media is starting to go away as of this month, and we're down to the all digital media. We're in the all digital era now, AI era now. Like I said, but I told you most of the games that we got are going multi-platform. They will not be next gen only. I know them articles say with next gen on you. I said you better not go with that right now. For Mr. I have Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. It's only your preferred platform because you can afford the membership. But if you think about it, then the Xbox Game Pass only is the best value in gaming. It is. It is. So like I said, stop defining this. It doesn't mean you play these samurai games. It doesn't mean you have to define the sin either, man. Damn, man. You obviously have not learned. I told you what can happen to you. Define that sin. You will be in jail. And as a cop, I will have to arrest you. Friends or not. Like I said, you can't be in this life. That did not age well when you were in your 20s either. Define that life. Doesn't mean it's a samurai game. Doesn't mean you have to keep defining the sin either, man. Damn, man. But okay, guys, I end the video right there. Another video is coming, obviously, after this. But I just wanted to show you Sir Brevian's video, pretty much. But I just wanted to get it to Dean Monte's head as far as the gameplay. Don't expect me to rage quit in games, man. Because that tide is dead. I'm telling you that now. But you can add me on Xbox Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, Masgai C4, Super Nintendo 64, so your close friend, long as you're not a troublemaker, pretty much. You have me on Alpha 4859. Add me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok as well. Add me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook as well. Add me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram as well. You see my podcast mic right here, obviously. I'm using it right now, obviously. And you can add me on YouTube, subscribe to me on YouTube, Raise Power, nickname under it. Royal Hutch 6, Royal Hutch Podcast, nickname under it. That's what Sony Podcast, nickname under it. And also News Hutch 1, nickname under it as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channels, help me get to 50 subscribers as well. On my other YouTube accounts as well, including my News Hutch 1. Make sure you help me get to 50 subscribers so that way I can keep the content coming to you 24/7. Okay, guys, I end the video right there. But you got my PSNs and Xbox Gamer Tag pretty much. Yeah, this is